3.5 years ago. She's a really nice woman. She got some big ass titties. And she's beautiful. Look like a thundercat. But she's a very special woman. Her name is SHANITRA Marie NEAL. I call her Shaniqua when she don't wear makeup. But she's a really special woman to me. She's the best woman I've met in my life. And when I saw her, it was love at first sight. I said, damn, I'll marry that woman. That's how beautiful she was. You know, she just had this certain glow about her. I was like, damn. Now that's what you call natural beauty. And she nice though. I met her and we talked. And I was like, you know what? This the woman I've been looking for my whole life. Where the fuck she been at all this time? She been married all this time. That's what she been doing. She been married, being cheated on, and lied to. And just not being treated how a woman's supposed to be treated. Not a good woman like herself. But we've been together officially. It haven't even been a year yet. Probably what, 8 months? But I love her, I really do. She got a real sweet personality. She supports me. She act like she really care about how I feel. And we got some things in common. You know, we both performers. She sings, I rap. We both do poetry. We both artists. And we both like to go out and have fun. What more can I say? And I plan to make her my wife one day. If she don't change on me, if she act right, I'm gonna put that ring on her finger one day. What day? I don't know. I don't know. But it will happen one day. She just gotta be patient. And when the time right, it's gonna happen. And we're gonna have about 13 kids, just like my mama and daddy. And we're gonna live happily ever after. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Hi, today I want to talk about a man that I met a few years ago. It's been like 3.5 years now. His name is Damani Coyote McCormick. When I met him, he gave me his phone number and he told me to call his phone. I did it. And if he would have never told me that, I was just going to walk away and never call his number. So he told me to call his phone to make sure that he had my number as well. And I'm glad that he did that, because if he hadn't, then he and I wouldn't be where we are today. When I looked at him, when I first met him, he just seemed so much younger. Like, just looking at him, he seemed like a boy instead of a man. He just looked like a kid to me. He is a few years younger than me. Mentally and physically, over these past 3.5 years, I've watched him develop into a man. Mentally, he's always been mature, but I watch him mature more and more every day. And physically, he's matured a lot. He's put on some pounds, gained some muscles, and he's looking like a man. He and I have been official now for, it's been like 9 months now. we've been the best of friends for the past 3 years, and I can say that he is my best friend. I never had a friendship with a man like this. I can tell him any and everything. We spend a lot of time together. We have our disagreements, but we get over it within the next few minutes. And in life, we're going to have our ups and downs. It's like nobody's perfect, but I think that he is perfect for me. I don't like being away from him. It drives me crazy, but I know it has to be done. But at the end of the day, with him is where I want to be. He and I went on a cruise last year, and during that time, we didn't have no access to the internet. Nobody able to call us. And during that time, I realized that he's all I wanted. I didn't want anybody else. I was content with being with him. And I just knew that he was the person that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. And I couldn't imagine my life without him. And it feels like he's been around forever, even though it has only been these few years. He makes me really happy, and he's satisfied with the simple things. He doesn't ask for much, and he gives a different kind of love that I never experienced before. He comes from a family, a very loving family, and they love each other. They get along pretty good. Everybody has their problems in the family, but it's a new kind of love that he's given me, and I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to love him the exact same way that he's loving me, if not even better than he loves me. It wasn't part of my plan to fall in love with him, but it happened. And he's a really special man to me. And I've been through things, and it's like he make me forget about everything that I've been through. And he always lets me know that it'll get better in time. Excuse me. I don't know why, but as I got older, I'm more emotional than I used to be. And I don't want to be like this, but these are not sad tears. They're tears of joy, because I'm glad that God has put him in my life. Because never have I ever went out and look for a man, but for some reason God sent him to me, and I don't think that he and I will put together, not to be together. Everything happens for a reason, and like they say, a season, a reason, and a lifetime, and I'm praying that this is my lifetime, because I done had my season, I had my reason, and I'm praying that this is my lifetime. So I'm just saying that I love him, and he makes me happy, and I don't know. I'm just glad that he's in my life. And y'all gotta excuse me for being emotional, but I don't know.